The moment you looked over the wall was the moment you stopped tending your own garden. You see, two gardeners lived side by side, separated by a stone wall. Each had been given the same plot of land, the same soil, the same tools, the same gray morning at the start of spring to begin. The first gardener put his head down and worked. He planted what he loved. He watered what he planted. He learned from what failed and tried again. The second gardener also worked, but every hour or so she would stop and look over the wall. At first it was just curiosity, but then she noticed his roses were taller than hers, so she pulled up what she had planted and replaced it with roses. Then she noticed his vegetables were fuller, so she pulled up the roses and planted vegetables. Then she noticed his pathway was neater, so she stopped planting altogether and spent 3 days on the pathway. By midsummer, the first gardener's plot was imperfect but alive, full of things that had been given time to grow. The second gardener's plot was the most tended bare soil anyone had ever seen. She had worked just as hard. She had never stopped moving, but everything she planted she had pulled up before it had time to become anything. One evening, she sat in the middle of her empty plot and wept. Not because she had failed, but because she finally understood that she had been growing someone else's garden in her own soil. Comparison does not just steal your peace, it steals your direction. Every time you measure your beginning against someone else's middle, every time you uproot what is growing in you to plant what is growing in them, you are not falling behind. You are starting over. Your soil is not their soil. What grows in them will not grow the same way in you, not because you are lesser, because you are different. And different soil grows different things. The question has never been whether their garden is better than yours. The question is, what are you willing to stop uprooting long enough to let it grow? This is VeilDepth. If this called something out in you, save it. Come back to it the next time you look over the wall. And if someone you know is exhausted from growing someone else's garden, send it to them. They will know exactly what it means.